Hi, peeps. How's it going? Do, 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 do. Hi, John. How you doing? Hello, hello. Do, 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 do. Doing great. That's good to hear. I'm hot right now. I think the air conditioner's on, but it still feels very hot to me. Of course, I don't hear it, but it's on. I mean, it's not on, but, you know, it's turned on. If that makes any sense. Oh, goodness gracious. So what's new? Anything new? Is it cool outside? Alexa, what's the temperature?
Right now, the St. James Mall, it's 62 degrees Fahrenheit. Tonight, expect a low of 52 degrees.
I think she said 62. The low of 52. I do not know. Colin, turn that down a smidgen. Turn that down a smidgen. Just a little smidgen. Alexa, put the volume on 10. Alexa, what's the temperature?
Right now, in St. James Mall, it's 62 degrees Fahrenheit. Tonight, expect a low of 52 degrees.
You got a cheap what? That you have been working on? A cheap car? What you talking about, bruh? What you talking about? I hope I'm doing this dish rag right. I can't see very good through the camera. Let me get this up on the laptop. Let's see what's going on here. Just a minute. All right. Okay. Is it going to show up or not? Let me get it on live chat. Live chat. Live chat. There we go. Oh, a 2009 Ford Edge car. Cool. Cool beans. Gotcha. Well, I'll just drop my crochet. I got this whole thing messed up. I drew on my hand a while ago. That's pretty, when you get pretty bored, you get so bored you draw on yourself. Yep. I drew on myself. Cray cray. I'll have to tell Kim what you got. Hope you guys can't make out what my son's computer is saying. I don't want to get in trouble. I guess I could put some YouTube music on. You're not really a Ford guy? Yeah, Kim, he's not really a Ford guy. But, well, we've had Fords. My dad was a Ford guy. He liked the Fords. Yeah, Kim likes Chevys too. Do you remember that Hugger orange Chevy Kim had, 71 Chevy? Do you remember that truck that he had? That was a cool truck. We sold that. Oh, God, I love that thing. When we first got together, I used to drive it to work. He worked days and I worked nights. Well, I went in the afternoon and I worked till like 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning. That was back in the old days when I was young and I could work hard. That's why I'm in the shape I am now with my bad legs. All that hard work, because I worked at Busy Bee Laundry. And that was some hard work. Not hard work, just hard on the old body. Yeah, the 75. Yeah, I remember Kim had that Hugger orange 71. I think it was a 71. And I love that car. He done all the upholstery himself. And he had that, wait, was that truck a 71? He had the Chevy, what was it? The Blazer. And we sold that about, oh God, there's my foot hanging out. Don't look at my foot. Got trash and everything over there. Yeah, he painted it. He didn't ever get it finished though. He didn't have the tailgate done. He didn't have the letters painted. But yeah, the yellow whatever that Blazer was that a 71 too? I don't know. But we sold that about 10 years ago, maybe. Things got rough, you know. Rusty Lewis. Or Rusty Hayes. Gosh, that was so long ago, I can't really remember anything anymore. That's pretty bad. It's pretty bad. Oh, Rusty Lewis, yeah. God, I haven't seen him in a long time. Now, what was his wife's name? Carol? No. They divorced, I know. She worked at Kroger, didn't she? I can't spell either, and I can't remember nothing, John. I'm getting so doggone old. Old and can't remember things. Happens to all of us, I guess, though. I don't know. Excuse me. I burped right in the camera. Shouldn't be burping so much. I only had a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. I wasn't in the mood for... Kim got a turkey, but he's probably going to have to throw that thing out. Ugh. He cleaned it all up and it's in the fridge, but yeah. Called and fried some the other night, but Scrooty. I don't know if he went hunting today. His dad got down yesterday. He was hunting and he got, I don't know if he fell or he couldn't get up or what the deal was. But yeah, anyway. Yeah, Don. Yeah. Poor guy. Hi, Liz. What you doing, sugar, sugar? Sugar, sugar. Colin is actually still working, but he must be listening to, I don't know what he's doing. But it sounds like he's listening to like a podcast or something, but he said he was still working, so I don't know. Don't know about that child. Oops. What you doing, Liz? How you doing? How you doing? Whew. Relaxing NC flow is over. Oh, good. Get rid of her. Get rid of her house. Your last, yeah, you're gonna burn NC Flow's house down. Dish rag. I'm just making dish rags because I've lost my crojo. I started to make a amigurumi, a teddy bear tonight, but I couldn't get into it. It's been a while. I made that rabbit. And then, I don't know, I just can't get into it. What have I done there? I've snagged. There we go. Yeah, just doing a dish rag. Dish rag. Year before last, I made 200 dish rags. Now I can't tell what I'm doing. I gotta start over. Last year before last, I crocheted 200 dish rags. When I lost my crojo, I had to repeat myself. And I gave every one of them away. My mother-in-law, she's always wanting them because she gives them to family and stuff. No more underwear? What you talking about? You're not wearing no more underwear? I always wear my underwear. Yeah. Well, we only use these homemade dish rags for our dishes. And I know I sold some too. But my mother-in-law, she gets them and I sell them to her, and then she gives them to the sister-in-laws, and then I always give them to them for Christmas. But these are the only dish rags we use, the cotton ones, in our house. And we don't use a dishwasher. We wash all of our dishes by hand. So, yep. I got some in there that's probably 10 years old. Like this one I used tonight, or today at lunch when I had soup. This thing, no telling how old it is. This one's a little bit bigger than what I'm crocheting, but this is old. You know, we wash our dishes with a dish. You know, you just wash them, dry them. They hold up real good. That one's a double. I don't think that one's. Yeah, that's a half double crochet. That one's a little bit bigger than the ones I'm making now, and it's probably all stretched out. But that's what we use, and they're great for. Yes, I like to hand wash dishes. I don't like dishwasher. This is the Hobby Lobby cotton, kitchen cotton I'm using here. It's thinner than that other one I showed you was a peaches and cream, but I got this mini made up. See, that's the same, or is it? Yeah, that's the same thread or yarn I'm using. Let's see how many's here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 13 right there. Oh, I needed that for an armrest. There we go. Cool. Well, I like to use paper plates, and I'll buy them, but Colin doesn't like to buy them. And I'm like, you know, he's me and Kim's personal accountant, you know. Keeps a watch on everything we spend, and he tells us if we spend too much. And he don't like us to waste the electricity because he pays the electric bill and other things. You have one glass plate. You know, a few years ago, I got rid of the towels. I kept 6 towels, 6 bath towels. And, you know, 2 apiece. I got rid of the rest. And you don't need to have a lot, because if you have a lot, then it just makes more laundry. So, you know, when you dirty them all up, you got to wash them. And everybody has their own 2 towels. And, yeah, keep the laundry all done up that way. And everybody does their own laundry around here. I do my own, Kim does his own, and Colin does his own. Every man for himself. Yeah, motel. Hi, Susan. Motel towels. Yep. Do you love my tattoo on my hand, girls? I drew on myself a while ago. Can you tell I was bored? Who did I miss? Cindy Lou, how are you? How are you? How are you? Do, 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 do. Oops. It's taking me a little while because I have to look at it through the phone. Cindy's saying hi to everybody in chat. Whew, I'm hot. It's hot in this house. Well, come on, fingers. You put through there. Yeah, I've pretty much lost my Crojo. That's what I'm making dish rags. It happens. It happens at least once a year. Let me see. Let me look up at the computer. All right. Let me see if I can read what it says. Okay, John saying hi to Cindy, and Nancy saying hi to all in the chat. And Susan says, I'm not doing anything right now. Liz, well, with some sorting and cleaning. We were doing some sorting and cleaning earlier. Hi, Chris. Hey, sweetie. I love your dishcloths. I use them every time I do dishes. Oh, yes, I sent you some. I guess I sent you some, didn't I? Awesome sauceum. I'm glad you like them. That's all we use around here is what I homemade. What I homemade. Listen to me. Yeah, I got a lot of cotton too. That's the only thing we use to wash the dishes. And I make them about 8 by 8 inches. But yeah, they hold up pretty good. Colin used to take them, he would wash the knives and he would wash the blade side where the sharp part is, facing towards, I told him, don't do that. Don't swipe the rag across that because it's cut through the stitches. So I said, face that sharp part away from yourself. And, when you put the rag around, the knife, make sure the dull side is, on the cloth because you're cutting the hard work up. Yeah, my oldest son, he uses them. That's all he uses. And he'll let me know every once in a while he's run out. He's like, Mom, I need some dirt dish rags. I'm making all kinds of boo-boos because I can't see what I'm doing. Lord God, is it hot in here. Sheesh. Whew. But glad when that... About scared myself to death just now. I pulled that yarn out and it was over here on top of these dishcloths and it moved. I thought there was a snake. No, I didn't think there was a snake. I just thought it was a bug or something. I killed a spider a while ago. And I killed one yesterday. I just haul off and smack them with my hand, Hi, Mateo, honey. Don't think I forgot you, Mateo. I just got to get that. Still waiting for that kid of mine to print me some labels so I can send you your winnings. Susan says, I use my dishcloths from you too, Nonie. I have some I made myself too. They last a long time. Yeah, they do. You haven't been hot once this year? Whew. Our house always gets so warm at night. Especially when it's a sunny day. It absorbs that heat. It was about 80. I don't know if it was that warm. It was pretty warm. I was out on the porch earlier today when the sun went off the front porch. was pretty warm. Thank you guys for the 10-10. I got 10 people watching and 10 thumbs up. I thank you very much. About 200 away from my 2 million views on my channel. So I'm working hard. Working hard to get them. Really am. Michelle got her watch hours. Now I'm live tomorrow night. So I don't know how long it will take. This channel I have now will be, let's see, was it? It's either 3, no, or it's 4 years. 4 years this coming October. It will be 4 years old. And I can't remember how long I had to wait until, they send you the email or whatever. I don't even know if they still do it the same way. It's been so long, I don't remember. I don't remember how that works. Count how many rows up on this I got. Let's see, 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 15, 16, 17 with the border. I don't make fancy dish rags. I just make them. I do 21, a chain of 21. I do a chain of 21, and then I skip the first chain so that I'm doing 20 stitches across. But then after that, I don't skip any more of the chains at the beginning. I just go in the same chain that I left when I turn it. And that's just my basic Nonie dish rag. That's what I call it. Don't forget to hit the thumb. Listen to Liz. She knows what she's talking about. She knows what she's talking about. I never know what I'm talking about. Oh, gosh. Sorry that you guys have to see my old fat granny leg, but that's what it is. I'm real to the core. Have me some delicious, excuse me, Dr. Pepper Zero. Does this have caffeine in it? Yes, it does. It just makes me tired. Caffeine. When you have ADHD, caffeine just makes you more tired. Yep. Yeah, I don't need to be drinking it. But I can't drink soda with real sugar in it. Oh, God. I can't. Oh, I get sick. I do. When Colin comes back through here, I'm going to make him give me my raisins. I love raisins. And they got a lot of natural sugar in them, but I'd rather have them than candy any day. But after I'm done with these raisins we got, because we got them from the food bank. Probably won't get no more because they're too darn expensive. Somebody was telling me they went to Walmart today and there wasn't no toilet paper on the shelf. People are starting to do that panic buying again. We aren't preppers. We don't buy stuff up. We don't do any of that stuff. And we're probably going to regret it someday. Hi, Rita, darling. Come on in and crochet. See that mess right there? I picked up a bunch of my yarn. Now, don't look at my trash, even though I showed it to you. I bagged up some of my yarn so I can put it over there in my little shelf thing, my little cupboard thing. And I got a clothes basket full of yarn. But I love those Ziploc bags, those big zip bags that I got off of, did I get them? No, yeah, I got them off, or did I get them off Temu? I can't remember. My fake furls says it's coming Monday. I have one furl crochet hook, and somebody gave it to me. But I bought those copies off of Temu. You know, I don't know if you guys have been seeing people making the videos. Some people love them and some people don't. I almost bought me, and I had them before, was the Susan Bates rubber handled crochet hooks. You know, they're $27 at Walmart. I almost bought those. I still may buy them before I go to bed. I don't know why. I had them before and I sold them. Hi, Julie. Excuse me, guys. Not bad manners, just good Dr. Pepper. Had a boip. You might be able to, John. Well, there's lots of Filipino channels on YouTube. You might be able to find you a Filipino wife. I have several friends here that are from the Philippines. They're good cooks, let me tell you, and they're some of the nicest people you'll ever want to meet. Oh, I messed up. I messed up the stitch, doggone it. Gotta pull it up here. I can't see what I'm doing. I do. Can I please learn to talk? I don't even know how. Okay. I like this phone holder a lot better than the old one I had. I do, and I don't really have to keep my head as still, but I'm so used to keeping my head still. Let me see if I can find the box, and I'll show you what it is. Oh, God. You're going to see my feet and everything. Hang on. Well, good God, I dropped my scissors. I dropped my brain if I ain't careful. Okay. Here's the neck camera holder thing. Oops. See, it goes around your neck like that. It has a little harness you can put around your body, and you stick the piece of metal on the back of your phone. It's best to, it says you don't have to have a phone case on, but I do. The part on the phone is not magnetic, but this part, the part that comes up, you know, it is magnetic. But I got this off of Amazon. It has one magnetic neck phone holder, one magnetic ring, one cleaning kit, one anti-loss rope, one reinforcing rope, and one user guide. Let's see. Now, I don't know how anybody could sit and watch TV this close. That's all I can do to read the chat. That's why I have to have it up on the laptop. But it's really nice. So when I go to the cemetery, I can just have it around my neck and be walking. I do have a gimbal though. I never use it. Paid all that money for it. See, it's got a little strap. Surprised it didn't come with the bag. And you can buy extra if they fall off, but I've got it on my phone case. But that was nifty, cool. God, I love wasting money. I do. I ought to be ashamed of myself. But hey, I worked all my life for my Social Security. And now I'm wasting it. Oh, God, let me fix this. I'm showing you my trash can again. God, I don't want to show that. Make more trash than anybody. Okay, did Liz say something? Did you buy the set? I bought them and I love them. What you talking about? The fake furls, the Temu furls, or the Susan Bates set? What you talking about, Rita, honey? I've had them before, the Susan Bates, but there goes my bird clock. Let's see how many rows I got here. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay, let's see. Here's how I tell when my dish rag is long enough, and it ain't. I take it and I fold it in half like this and make it, see, fold it like that. See, I still got several rows. And when they do fold it and they meet, then I know it's time for me to put a border on it. Now, I did get some, oh shoot, I can't order nothing because I ordered some 69-cent yarn, mainstay yarn from Walmart. I guess I could. I just have to, maybe they'll add it on, bring it tomorrow. That's the only place that delivers. Well, FedEx and UPS do too, but we can't get a pizza. We can't get food. We can't get an Uber as far out as we live, but Walmart and FedEx and delivery services will work, of course. Oh boy. But since I already have a order, I probably better wait. Forgot all about it. Dish rags, dish rags, dish rags. God, that clothes basket got down there on the floor. See that blue clothes basket? Right there. That is from about 1978. Got that before I got married. I still got it. Got a pink one like it too. Remember that country blue and pink that was so popular? Maid Marian, I autocorrect is annoying. What'd you call her? Maid Martian? Maid. She said Maid Martian. She was Maid Marian, you're a Maid Martian. I wish I had a Martian that was a maid. Maid Marian, she's awesome. Y'all are awesome. I still want a Martian maid, though. Oh, God. That's what I want. I want I do. Want a maid from Mars. Oh, Lord help me. The ones you bought on Temu are fake frills. Yeah, they're fake frills. They're not real. They don't say they're fake frills. They're just, they're like furls. They look like furls. They don't say anything about furls. They don't say furl-like or anything. They're just, yeah. But I mean, I've been watching all kinds of people doing reviews on them, and they like them. But I wouldn't buy a furl hook. Now, I almost did. I don't know if you guys remember, if you guys were on YouTube. Do you remember Ryan, the yarn hag? I think that was her name. She was a real pretty young girl. She's the one that sent me a Furls Odyssey because she said she was going to get rid of it because she didn't like the way they made, because it made her knuckles hurt. And it was I think a size I or a J. And I tried to crochet with it, but it was so heavy that my hand was throbbing. But these aluminum ones. Now, I know I may not like them. If I don't like them, I'll just send them back. And I know what'll happen if I decide to send them back, because I've had a couple things that I wanted to refund to Temu, and I put the thing in, that I wanted to refund, and they told me just keep the item, and they went ahead and gave me the money back. I did that on Centro. I bought a Centro. Hey, do the Temu furls fold up better than the real furls? Other knockoffs hold up better? I don't know. It comes in like a pink. It comes in like the same kind of a case. Well, furls are made in China too, But, they even, now I got ordered a lot of, what's all going on and everything, but it says my orders coming Monday. But the Stanley cups, they're made in China. Now, I bought the fake Stanley cup from Temu for $15 last summer. And they still sold the ones with Stanley name on it. And I'm sure, though, it was exact. My niece had one, and I said, let me look that over. And I'm telling you, I think they were the same thing. The knockoff Stanley cups were just the same thing as the one with the name on it, because it just looked the same, felt the same weight. So I don't know. Am I frozen? Am I moving now? Hello, hello, hello? Let's see. That's okay, Cindy, honey. I bought one, a pink one. I paid, I think, $30 for. I dropped it on the carpet a couple days after I purchased and broke it. Oh, Lord. Judy says, yes, I think so. I really like mine. A furl is... Am I frozen? I hope I'm not. Am I frozen? Oh, a furl, that is. Yeah, they said they broke real easy. I got one, an Odyssey, in here in my china cabinet. But these aren't like the Odyssey. They're just the metal ones. But we'll see. But I wouldn't buy us. God, just think how much it would cost if you bought as many hooks as that. And $40, $47, 40 whatever. It's just money. And, if you don't take a chance, we got to take chances. I know I do. You know, if you're not happy with something, but anytime I ever tried to return anything back to Temu, they just told me to keep it. Let me see how I'm doing, because I don't know if I got enough rows here. Yeah, we do. See, that's how I tell my dish rags are ready for a border. See, it meets on both sides, just like a sandwich. So now I'm going to put the border on. And I'm going to do a chain of 3, not a chain. I'm going to do 3 in the corner, 3 half doubles and 1 stitch in the corner. It's like a granny square. There we go. See, there's my corner. And I just got to go in every once in a while on the side here. I probably have 200 or 300 crochet hooks. What you laughing at, John? Think it was just your computer, Maid Marian? Might have been. Or I might have actually froze and don't even know it. Now, where's my stitch? Oh, Lord. This is sliding around like a pig in a grease vat. All right, there we go. Get that in there. What you guys got planned for the weekend? Do I have a hook I like the best? I think, God, I don't know. I have a hook size I like. I used to like I's and J's. I like H, I, and the J, probably my best size. When I make cardigans or ponchos or blankets, I usually use my, oh, that ain't it. I use my not furl, what's wrong with me? My Clover Amour. Whoops. My Clover Amour that Michelle Sleeper sent me. It's a size K. I like that for when I make sweaters and ponchos and blankets. But I have made, it's got something on it. I have made a couple blankets. What that is on that. But I like the Clover Amour. And I also like the Clover Soft Touch. I do like that too. I bought a salt and pepper set on Temu. When I got it, the pepper was broke, so they refunded me, so I ordered again. And when they came, the salt was broke. Well, I got my set. Oh my. And then Julie says, Susan, LOL, that was what I was thinking. What were you thinking? One of mine lost part of the end. Yeah, they're crazy expensive. Okay, let's see. Hi there, my sweet Manuela, my beautiful friend. How are you? That sweater that I commented on today, the cardigan you made, absolutely gorgeous. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. It's absolutely beautiful. I hate doing this part of my dish rags because it's so hard to get it. The hook in that little bitty side there. There's one part that's really hard. But now these hooks I love. These are my cheap hooks from Amazon. And I also bought a couple sets from, this is a 5.0. These are amazing. I love them. And I think I've got 2 sets of these. Yeah, these are really good. They're they're called Koopa, which is just a cheap hook. But they are some of the best that I've ever had. Some people ask me if they are the dots. No, they're like the knockoff of the dots. But people don't need no fancy hooks, you know. Now I got some the tulip hooks. Somebody sent me in the case and everything. Paid a fortune for them. Small fortune. But you know, they're nice and stuff, but you know, we don't need expensive stuff. And I mean, as far as those hooks, now if those Temu hooks come and they're dented in or something, I will take a picture and send it to, if there's anything wrong, let's send it to Temu. They probably won't make me send them back because they usually don't do that. And I got one of the, I started to tell you guys, and I lost my track when I was doing, lost track of myself. The one knitting machine, what's it called? The Centro. I got it. And, ooh. Let me come out there. Anyway, I got a Centro. And I opened it up, and the handle was not on there. So I thought it was broke. So I got right on my computer, and I sent a message, and I told them that my Centro was broke. And about 15 minutes later, got a message back, and they said, go ahead and keep the item, and we'll refund your money. Hi, Needlecraft. How are you, sweetheart? And is Julie going to bed? Okay, I'm tired, so we'll be on TV. Have a great night. Okay, Julie Boo, love you. Love you, love, love. Love you, love you. Anyway, so they refunded my money, and my husband looked at it, and he goes, this is not broke. All you got to do is screw the handle on with a screwdriver. Good Lord. I got gypped Temu. I didn't mean to. I thought it was broke. But I've never even used it. You know? I feel like I'm cheating if I follow patterns, and I also feel like I'm cheating if I use those knitting machines. But yeah, I've never used it. I got that little cheapy one at Christmas time from Walmart and gave it a try, but I don't even know where I put that Centro. Don't even know. Doopy doopy doo. Well, doggone it. I can't see where the hoot. Can't even see the crochet. Well, okay. Yeah, these kind are really good. Okay, let me see. What are you making, honey? I'm making a dish rag. A dish rag. Cotton dish rag. Like these. Got 13 to 14 made up. 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 11, 12, 13. Yeah, last year before last, actually, I made over 200 because I lost my crojo. And that's what I've done right now. I've lost my crojo. So I'm making dish rags. But this is all we need, or all we use to do our dishes with. Are the cotton dish rags. This is Hobby Lobby cotton yarn I'm using. It's real pretty. I did make I made a bag with fringe on it with this Hobby Lobby color, granny square, like hippie-like bag. And I do the crocheted fringe. I don't do the shaggy fringe, you know. I do the kind where you chain up how many you want and then go a single or a slip stitch in each stitch all the way down so that it doesn't get unravelly. I've even done that on crochet bedspread one time I put fringe on it, made it big enough to fit my bed, and I did that. You talk about taking forever. That thing took me 6 months to make. It was a daisy blanket. And I started making the daisy granny squares, and of course they're put up because I didn't. Yep, they're a whip, but they're in the whip stuff. I did last week take a bunch of whips apart. I'm not going to finish. I had some ponchos started and all kinds of things. And I got lots of scrap yarn. I gotta count how many stitches I made in this side. Let's see, there's 3. I don't count that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. 17. And this side is much harder than the other side because of the way the stitches are. I mean, I'm doing the same thing, but the stitches are different. You know, they're not even really stitches. They're just the side, but I got to have a border on everything I make. Got to have a border on it. 2, 3, and 4. Get in there. Well, anyway, that hurts too bad. My finger is sore. But anyway, I've been on here for an hour, and I want to thank each and every one of you for coming in and spending a little time with me. And I will be live tomorrow at 6 o'clock, 6 p.m. So come on over if you want and spend some time with me and the Crochet Girls. Do I make swimwear? I have before, back a long time ago. And I've got a niece that wants me to make her a bikini, but I don't know. You have to line that and everything. But anyway, folks, I'm tired and I'm hot, so I want to thank you again for coming in and spending some time with me. And come on over to my place tomorrow night, 6 p.m. I will be live, and we'll have some fun. Okay, guys, I love you. Good night to each and every one of you. Sweet dreams and all that jazz, and I'll see you next time I see you. Bye-bye, loves.